good? What's good, peoples? Let's get the likes up as y'all walk in. Perspective, what up? Jamal, what up? Knowledge, what up? Seattle and the Patriots? Yeah, that's what it look like. Eric, what up? Christopher, what up? Mister. Damn, they coming out by the boatloads. They come by the boatloads today. We got a lot of the guys in. A lot of the guys. We got Heck, we got Mister, we got Jamal, Eric Quan, Christopher, Knowledge, Big Baby, Perspective, and one. Jalen Roy, what up? Yeah, a lot of the guys pulling up today. Yeah, the blizzard got everybody in the house today. In this little area, the blizzard got people in the house. So I said, this is a good time for me to make a video, me to pull up. My boy J-Mac, what up? That's right, hit that like button. Y'all see the one and only. Y'all see that. We got Dre in the building. Miami Heat Dre is in the building. Y'all know we got a lot of the old guys came in today, man. We're going to get started with this, man. Yeah, we'll talk about the football real quick before I get into the topic. Rain, LeBron going back to the Cavs? I don't know. Sean Family, what up, bro? Let's get the likes up. Yo, it looked like, the Patriots, I ain't going to lie. The Patriots did a lot of their work late. They've been in 12 Super Bowls. A lot of their work came late. Like 49ers, they got, I think, 8 or 9 Super Bowl appearances. And they got more like a longer history. The Patriots shit came, like, if you look at it, man, that franchise, let's say the past 20 years, they may got 12 appearances in 20 years. Super Bowl appearance in 20 years. Let's say 20 years, no, a little more than 20 years. Like 90, let's say 25 years. Somebody can correct me. Let's say about 25 years. We in 2026. Nah, long. Damn, 2026. Nah, let's say last 30 years. Because the last 30 years. Damn, you know what's crazy? When you used to hit 30 years, it used to sound so long. Like 30 years, I could, like, it means like nothing to me. 30 years, like damn, that seems like yesterday. That's crazy how time flies. That's crazy how time flies. This thing, 26 years is 20 to 2000. It's 26 years. That's how, like, the last 20 years, I'm like, hold on. Tom Brady and them came, and then that Drew Bledsoe. And the last, let's say 30 to be on the safe side. They've been in like 12 Super Bowls. It's crazy. And see, the 49ers drink go back to like the 70s. They drink go back to about 50 years, and they got like 8. You know, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Yo, I definitely need you guys to hit that like button. I need you guys to go over subscribe to Karceno. Karceno, man, I'm gonna play some of the video. Shout out to Karceno on this one, man. He blew the doors open with this one. And this exposed a lot of stuff with Klutch. You see what I'm saying? This exposed a lot.
All they do is walk around and pretend. Hey. Oh my goodness. So, without further ado,
shout out to Karceno.
Yours truly, Karceno, here is about to make history. So let's get it. I'm Karceno. They call it company is owned by White Zaddy. And they said, well, we can get you top tier clients. That's not homeboys or just NBA players. We can get you European football players and football teams. And this way you'll be respected and taken seriously. See, nobody took Klutch Sports seriously. So UTA needed to improve their color profile, meaning that they needed black people on there because of the diversity issues and things of that nature. So they said, why not buy or partner with LeBron James's buddy's firm? Now, with this taking place, this erased the guy that actually put everything in motion and got everything situated and put to bed. The man who goes by the name of Mark Tremaine. Now, he's the guy that's negotiated everybody's deals and was the whole negotiator for Klutch Sports for all LeBron James contracts. Every single last one. UTA now would be negotiating now on behalf of LeBron James. Still not Rich Paul. Rich Paul has not negotiated a contract. One, because Rich Paul does not have a legal degree.
That's crazy.
I'm not hating on Rich Paul. I'm telling you the truth. You guys have been lied to for so long. This dude been coming on TV talking about he's the power broker, all this BS. He's not. He's a hustler. That's all Rich Paul is a hustler. Like his daddy and all them. He is a hustler. And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. Not surprising. Oh, it's going to get worse. Trust me. Because why you say it's not surprising? Best believe it gets deeper. Because I'm here to tell you right now. And on the Patreon version of this, you're going to want to pay attention to that. If you're not a Patreon member, you're going to want to be one today. I guarantee you that one. Now, Rich Paul is a crack baby. I'm not cracking a joke on him. I'm not trying to make fun of Rich Paul. Rich Paul is a crack baby. There's a reason why he got little small arms and stuff, and why he's just like so out of his mind. And hey man, tiny hands and all this. He's part crack baby. Not only is he part crack baby, Down syndrome runs in his family. His auntie got Down syndrome. Just to give you a little background. All the truth came out when Tremaine sued Klutch. True. But this is why we say all the devils are in the details. Now, I'm not saying that as a detraction to Rich. To have all these things, it makes sense to why Rich is the way he is. Give you some context to how Rich actually people.
Wow, that's crazy. This is big because a lot of people been going around talk about Rich Paul is even like guys like Stephen A. Smith. Rich Paul is the best agent in the NBA, one of the top agents and all this stuff there. People be saying this stuff about Rich Paul. And they're giving him flowers and he don't do anything. He don't do it. They just using him as a puppet. And I believe Karceno. I believe Karceno because I know some of you guys, see, he said Karceno is a joke. Beast Warrior. One thing I've been, I always had respect for Karceno, and I always been like subscribed to his channel way before when he used to do with the rappers, the truth about this rapper, the truth about that rapper, right? I'm gonna give y'all some background because I see people like discrediting Karceno already, right? This way before I even had a YouTube channel. Now, everybody know I'm from Harlem, New York, right? And I ran around circles with, and I know a lot of stuff with these rappers and stuff like that. I know a lot, heard. I hate to say no for a fact because I ain't gonna say a fact, but things I've been hearing during in real time about certain rappers and certain events that happen in New York City, not just Harlem, but Bronx, whatever. Because like I said, y'all know I still a party guy. I still go party. I still move around and still doing a lot of different things, right? So when Karceno used to do the truth about this rapper, that rapper, different things like that, a lot of stuff he was saying, he was on point. He was on point with a lot of stuff he was saying. That stuff I heard way before he even said these things. I never had no channel, but I used to hear these things, and so he was on point. And so he's, to me, is credible. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think he at the point he don't need to just do cap and things like that, right? So, and I see, you know, people saying he's a joke and y'all saying this, that, and the third, but you guys, a lot of people, because I get some of the critics that he gets. Because like he say he know people and I say I know people, and the stuff I say you guys discredit it, but y'all fail to realize people know people. Y'all act like these celebrities don't know nobody. People know people, and I'm a person that people, I always get a lot of information. I just don't get into a lot of stuff, but I get a lot of information. So her, what up, her? So for him to sit there and say what he said, even about, that's right, it's a small world. Like you just said, your aunt worked for UTA. And for him to come to say the background of Rich Paul situation like that, Rich Paul is from Cleveland, Karceno from Chicago. It's a great chance somebody intertwined and probably giving him information and telling him, you know, Rich Paul family background. You know what I'm saying? But with this guy there and with the negotiation, it's crazy. It's crazy that, you know, Rich Paul runs around here and take credit like he's some super agent and all these Stephen A. Smith for Karceno to get the information and guys like Stephen A. Smith. This is something I hope Stephen A. watch Karceno video. I need all y'all to watch it, hit that like button, go watch Karceno video. And I want guys like Stephen A. and them, I would love for them to expose Rich on a higher scale. Me personally, I don't like Rich Paul. I don't like the way he runs around like he bigger than the world. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that about Rich Paul. And I think he's a clown. And they not fooling anybody. Them guys not fooling nobody. He caught on to their shit and exposed the guy who do all the negotiations. It's much longer to the video. I don't want to play all of it, but y'all go watch Karceno video. He did it a few hours ago. And he calling Rich Paul out. He calling him out, and that's just the thing. That's why I don't respect LeBron James. I don't respect Rich Paul. It's too much. They got too much shit with them. It's too much like cheating and little scammy with them guys. The shit they do, try to manipulate the media, try to do these different things. You know what I'm saying? And I think shit about to hit the fan for LeBron. Look at this coming out. Look at all the stuff. Think about in the last couple weeks. Let's just say the stuff that's people saying about LeBron. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, LeBron is becoming more people seeing it. Even a lot of people been seeing this stuff, but them guys is frauds. I do respect the fact that LeBron did put his guys on. I always will give LeBron credit for that, and I never take that away from him. He said this guy Dave 7300, but a black man came from nothing and tried to knock him and put him down with his college education. See, this will kill me. I'm glad this will kill me about people, right? Everybody always say, oh, when we speak against like LeBron or anybody, oh, you knocking another black man, this, that, and the third, a black man, this, a black man, that. LeBron is a certified sucker. People want to sit there and protect LeBron and talk about, oh, you guys knocking a black man and saying things like this. What did LeBron do? LeBron had a podcast, big as LeBron is. LeBron's first podcast was with who? JJ Redick. Then he come with a second podcast with who? Steve Nash. Rich Paul comes with a podcast. Who Rich podcast with Max Kellerman. Rich Paul is engaged to who? Nigel. What the fuck her name is? Just Giselle. You know what I'm talking about. Adele. Rich Paul engaged to Adele. He did a podcast with Max Kellerman. LeBron did one with Steve Nash and JJ Redick. You got Draymond who have a podcast, be dick riding LeBron to we all know he never been on JJ podcast. Shannon Sharp been dick riding LeBron. He never never been on Shannon Sharp's show. So, but LeBron don't stand up for nothing, but you guys quick to sit there and say, oh, you guys hating on a black man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not hating on a black man. LeBron just a certified sucker. He's a sucker, and everything they do is scam and got little cheating ways. If they don't stand on nothing and they lie and they have people fooled and got like Rich Paul is some super agent and he not. And I'm glad Karceno exposed him. I'm glad he exposed Rich Paul and LeBron James. And like it's more, y'all definitely got to go listen. He talked about how Rich Paul is a scam artist. He talked about Rich Paul as a scam artist. He said, what did Jordan stand on? We not talking about Michael Jordan right now, bro. I'm not talking about Michael Jordan right now. What I'm saying is Rich Paul is a scam artist. He comes off like he's the smartest man in the room. He's a certified clown. He's a certified clown. And guys who around LeBron, it is nothing but puppets. Nothing but puppets. He said yes to be an agent, but you don't need any college education to own or agency, though it's a loophole. One thing, I believe Karceno. I'm just going to say that. I didn't hear too many allegedly. He came straight out and said what he said. He has a big YouTube channel. He came out, said what he said, and that's just what it is. Yeah, we know the money probably came from LeBron, but this guy, y'all got to watch it. Because the guy y'all got to watch it. The guy who's in charge of Klutch, who do all their negotiations, he been around for a long time. This guy been around since, I think he said 80, 89, 88. He was agents with, he was in the old era when rookies could come in and get more money than all-star players. This guy been around. This guy been around for a very long time. So this is not like a new agent. This guy is a veteran. This guy, like I said, been around since the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So that's who do the negotiation, but they want to make it look like Rich Paul. Rich Paul do nothing. He said, we already knew Rich was the face of Klutch. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And they live off, like, the thing I don't like with LeBron and them, this taking a lot away from LeBron. LeBron, for him to supposed to be so great of a player, right? Why he had to do all this, manipulate the media, put out bullshit, want to stack teams, and the way he moved. Just like I said, now I'm going to say, and I've said this a while ago. I said this a while ago, and I'm going to say allegedly. This is not a fact, but allegedly. But I said this last year, and this is what I heard. Allegedly, this is what I heard, that Bronny was on, y'all know what? I ain't gonna say the word. And that caused his heart problems. I said that, yes, this is what I heard. This is what I heard from reliable sources, allegedly. This is what I heard, reliable sources, allegedly, that caused his heart failure. Y'all know what he supposedly took. And I heard it caused problems in LeBron marriage when the son got fucked up behind it and was hospitalized and could have lost his life. And I heard it caused a little riffle in the thing because Lil Man was taking that joint, allegedly. Lil Man was taking the joint and the shit caused a cardiac arrest. And the wife wasn't feeling that. And I heard that's, and if you look at it, bro, face is this fucking big. Bronny's face is this big. Bronny, if you look at it when he's smaller, he wasn't as his. I don't want to. I hate even talking about that. But like I said, allegedly, y'all take what they want. But y'all guys, I just want to say, like I said, I'm from New York. I know a lot. I heard a lot. Even from players. I've been around numerous NBA players, and they talked. Y'all feel to realize they talked. They talked, man, and they say how they feel, and that's why I always say that. What y'all be thinking? A lot of these guys praise LeBron James behind the scenes. They don't praise him. They don't praise him behind the scenes like that. They say good. They don't praise. They praise him like that in public because LeBron was very strong in the NBA. He's very strong in the NBA, and that's why they, you don't want to go. He pretty much ran the league under Adam Silver watch. So too many guys not going to go against him. They just going to fall in line. He said, you got to stop. Stop with what? He said, come on, man, you're better than that. I'm just going, yo. Yo, I'm just going by, see, let me tell y'all this, right? Let me tell you this. If you know somebody in the loop, right? Y'all think it's so hard for somebody. This is not, like I said, it's not guaranteed nothing is true. Not saying nothing is true, I don't know, but I'm just saying exactly what I heard. And like I said, I watch a lot of Karceno videos, and some of the stuff, like I said, early on, he said, Bronny and Pete. I'm saying allegedly. I never said, like I said, this is when the thing, I don't saying what he is on now. But all I'm saying is that caused, and it caused a problem in that, and it was a scare. When him was going to college from high school, Bro's supposed to have been this, that, and the third. You look, his face was fucking like this. He was like this. And that's just what it is. We all know LeBron is a narcissist. LeBron, I think Bron, he said later, bro. All right, bro, take it easy. We all know Bron is a narcissist, and we know he the type will want to do anything to, like, this stuff, he's just sick like that. Would y'all put it past him that he'll want Bronny to go in high school? Because it works for him, allegedly. I'm just going to leave that part alone because I don't feel like this whole video keeps saying it allegedly. But I've been right on this many a times. Y'all seen it. Most of you guys been following me for a long time. And one thing y'all can say about me, I don't do no cap. One thing y'all can never sit there and say, I just be making stuff up. I don't do that. I don't do that. Y'all follow me very, very long time. I just don't be making shit up. I don't do clickbait and stuff like that. I'm not chasing it. I'm just, when certain stuff come to my table, I just let it be known. Like what I heard. I'm not saying it's 100% fact, but I'm just saying what I heard. And I said this, I've been said this when it happened. This is not my first time mentioning this. I've been saying this. But I'm just piggybacking off Karceno video, how it's a shame how these guys just go out their way frauding all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Deborah Williams said, I believe you, the James family is trouble. LeBron's a clown. It is. It's like it's sad because it takes away from his basketball. Like he did so he didn't have to do all this. It backfiring on him. It backfiring on him. You know what I'm saying? It backfired. So I stopped following you for the bullshit you've been putting out. You stop following me because you don't like the stuff I'm saying about LeBron James. That's all that is. You can't say, if you double back on, I could go to title my videos. It's not no, it's just what it is. I don't make no I tell y'all straight up what it is. I don't like LeBron James, but I don't lie on nobody. My biggest pet peeve, I don't lie on nobody. I give my take how I feel about LeBron James, but if it's a story, I always clear as day and say, I heard. I never sit there and say it's a fact, because of course, but I sit there and say I heard. I just think he just do a little too much for me, man. I think he just do a little too much for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta keep it because I wouldn't want nobody to lie on me. But I'm just all the reports. Let me tell you this: a lot of these reports coming out because people is tired of LeBron James. He at the end, and that's just how it goes. When they don't need you no more, that's what they do. See, they was kissing his ass. He's the face of the league. He's making the league a lot of money. Now he definitely no more than like a year away from being out of here. They don't need the NBA. Don't need him no more. Look at all the stuff coming out. Look at all the stuff coming out. Look at all the stuff. Rich Paul not even negotiating his contracts. And he getting labeled as the top agent. And that's why, and now it all makes sense. I wonder, you know how people be like, all these agents be hating, or these other agents hating on Rich Paul. They probably don't like that he gets the credit and he not doing anything. That's what the problem may be. They may feel that he not doing anything, he getting credit as a top agent. Everybody be saying Rich Paul is the top agent. He ain't doing anything. He said, listen, I'm not a LeBron fan. She said, it's cool when white people do it. Nobody's saying, hold up. This is not about if white people do something, black people do something. It's the part about he get credit for something he not doing. He get credit for something he not doing, and he roam around like he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? He walks around like he that guy. He talks a lot of trash. He thinks he's better than everybody. And my thing is this. This is my thing. You guys, he said the white folks do the same. This is not about white and black. And it kills me, y'all guys, when LeBron promote JJ Redick, he disrespect Darvin Ham, which is a black man, promoted JJ Redick. JJ Redick talked to the team crazy, feisty and everything. LeBron stay in line with JJ Redick. He turned his back on Darvin Ham. Then he did a show with Steve Nash. Rich Paul did a show with Max Kellerman, and Rich Paul engaged to Adele. But we can't talk about another black man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Can't talk about another black man like that. Nobody don't like clowns. Nobody like clowns. Nobody like clowns. That's just what it is. He said, I don't have the same energy for who? He's a certified clown. I want to know who you said I don't have the same energy for. You said I don't have the same energy for white agents. I don't know no white agents that's doing this. I don't see no white agent on the forefront always barking and talking shit. I don't see it. I'm not saying it don't happen. I'm not saying it don't happen, but I don't see it. What you can tell me? Tell me what white agent tell me what white agent that you know walks around, act like he's the man and he's the lead guy and he's nothing but a puppet. Tell me the white guy you talking about. Tell me the white agent that walks around like Rich Paul that we know but ain't doing nothing. And I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing. I'll wait a second. See, you guys' problem is y'all need to respect certain content creators. Anytime one of us say something, we know something, we automatic lying. Karceno put together a good masterpiece today. And automatic people saying he capping, he this, he that, that. Let Brian Windhorst or one of the guys y'all see on TV come out and say the same thing. People gonna it hit different. It hit different. I come out and say something, I'm capping. But you, Brian Windhorst or one of these guys on TV, they come say the same thing I say. They tell the truth, but we got to be capping. That's the shit that y'all need to stop. Y'all need to appreciate these content creators. Y'all should appreciate a guy like me the guy that been around. I'm not no young boy like that. I've been around. I'm still around. I'm still relevant. I'm still in all these spots, seeing celebrities after celebrities, people like that. And I don't know them. My man may know them. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see how people be on the show to beat 139. Y'all can see the people that come through there. How many celebrities that came through there? Just think about it. Think about the celebrities that came through my show. Don't you think either we might have known them beforehand or we probably kept the relationship going? If we didn't know them, we know them now and kept the relationship going. And then motherfuckers talk. When motherfuckers see real people, nah, these dudes real. I like Doc. Doc a real motherfucker. He'd tell me. He'd start talking. But out of respect, I never say certain people's name. I just say I heard XYZ. And a lot of stuff I don't even bring on this channel. I don't. Especially when it comes to like music and shit. Especially when it comes to music. There's a half that I could be in for days talking. I don't even talk about stuff musically. You know what I'm saying? And then like even sports. Like I said, I had people working there over 25 years. It just saddens me. Y'all don't appreciate guys like myself, guys like Karceno. And reason why I'm referencing, I can't speak for everybody, but reason I can say something about Karceno because not one, not two, multiple times when he started out, when he was doing the truth about something, I'm like, he knows something because I heard the same thing before him. I said, yo, wow, like he knows, and that's when I started rocking him. I'm not saying I agree with everything he say, but I know he must be in some type of loop or something. And for him to come out and did the video today, I didn't hear him say allegedly. He just was like, yo, Rich Paul family, this, that, and the third. People know people. Y'all got to think that. I'm not saying y'all have to, I'm not making y'all believe anybody, but it makes sense. It makes sense that Rich Paul is nothing but a puppet. It makes a lot of sense. It makes sense that Rich Paul is a puppet. It's not out the ordinary. Like you think about it, like, yeah, the way he carries himself, yeah. And like he said, he's a hustler. LeBron met him selling jerseys. He was a guy selling jerseys, bootleg jerseys. He was selling bootleg jerseys. So he definitely was a hustler. Then he had stories of him, like, it is what it is. I'm not knocking his hustle, but it's crazy. It's crazy. He said that's the problem where I lose a lot of respect for these type of YouTubers. You bring people, families into this shit. I haven't bring nobody family into nothing. I haven't brought nobody family. I don't know his Rich Paul family. I haven't brought Rich Paul family. I don't know. I have no idea what he's saying about that. I'm not saying that's true about Rich Paul family. I'm just want y'all to go watch his video and y'all judge for yourself. I'm not even talking about his family. I'm talking about Rich Paul and LeBron James. Bronny's in the NBA, and I've been told y'all about Bronny a while ago. I've been said that years ago that I heard that, and that the wife was mad. That triggered it. He said, when I first heard Karceno, I thought he was a joke. Hold up. He said, when I first heard Karceno, I thought he was a joke. When he said Jeannie was going to sell the team soon, 3 or 4 days later, she sold it. Then I started believing and listening to him. He said, I do appreciate you, but you can't put bullshit out. What, Williams, I appreciate you saying you appreciate me, but what bullshit I'm putting out? What bullshit I be putting out? And I can explain. I just talk like two adults. Cause maybe you've been misinformed. Can you please tell me what bullshit I've been putting out? I'll wait. He said Karceno is hit or miss. That's what everybody pretty much hit or miss. Nobody really much perfect. Everybody hit or miss, but you can't dismiss it as nothing. It's that you people like LeBron James and they automatic gonna go on go mode. But everybody hit or miss. Like some stuff, that's why I make it clear. And one thing I be clear, and that's why I'm confident in my shit. When I speak, I let y'all know this is my opinion and this is how I feel. Or I say this is what I heard. I be clear. I be clear. And I say this is what I think. So I could think something and be wrong. This like I can't tell you. I didn't think Tim Duncan was going to be as good as he was. I thought he was soft. I didn't think Tim Duncan had. I didn't think Tim Duncan had heart like that. I thought he's going to get the NBA is going to be a little too physical. I thought he was soft. He proved me wrong. I was wrong. I missed on that. I knew he's going to be good. I never say he was going to be good, but I didn't think he's going to be the best power forward ever. I didn't see that. But I was wrong. He's wrong. And y'all feel to realize y'all have to stop putting these people. Let me tell y'all this. I'm just being, y'all don't think people, that's like, let's say I had a celebrity on my show. I'm just going to just say, for instance, I have a celebrity on my show, right? So the celebrity comes on my show and it's over with. After the show, yo, this, that, and the third, we talking. We vibing, right? Like my style, fly dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the mix. Yo, blah, blah, blah. Then shit, conversations happen. When we had Benzino on the show, after the show, we stood out there and talked for like 4 hours after. We ain't going to like 3 in the morning, man. Like all of us, not just me. Me, Benzino, Cavario, all the guys just vibing, kicking it, just a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop this. Like people don't know people and stuff don't go people's way, man. Like people, I'm not saying Benzino told me anything. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying how information just comes. I get a lot of information. A lot. Believe me. And I think Karceno, he not no young boy. He been around. He's from Chicago. You know, he know people. I don't look at him as no bum dude. I think that, you know what I mean, he may know some people. And I think he be knowing some stuff we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that on you guys to stop like calling people out their name and thinking everything is wrong. He said, Kareem 45. Kareem 45 said, I fuck with you, Kareem, and sometimes too raw for TV. The rest cap. Okay, I respect that. But see, me, my credibility, you know why? This is not a big channel, but I have loyalists. I have so many people loyal to me and loyal to this channel. I could not go on for months. I could not be on for months and pop up. I seen the same name, and I learned that. Shout out to Knowledge. And I was like, yo, it's not about subscribers. That's why you notice I don't be like subscribe. I ain't subscribe heavy. I don't be like, just subscribe. I don't go too crazy about that because subscribers don't really mean nothing. It's the viewership. And I don't come on every day. I don't do the cap title. I be straight up. Y'all don't hear me say stupid stuff. I don't just say stuff that don't, like you'll be like, nah, man, he wilding now. I don't. You never hear me say LeBron is a bum. If I say that, I may be mad, joking, then I'll come back like, nah, I'm just playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when you guys come on this channel, y'all can say one thing, I'm getting some real shit. If I like a player or not, I gotta call it like that. That's what I'm standing on. I gotta call it like that. I'm not going to cap for nobody. I'm not aligned to nobody. I gotta call it. Rasul, what up, bro? I gotta call it like that. I have to call it how I see it. At the end of the day, you guys, like, I respect them for that. That's just like in the streets. When I was in the streets, no matter what, my peoples could be wrong, and another dude from another block call and you know, I mediate it. I mediate, be like, nah, and squash it. And I let my people know they're wrong. It could be my son. It could be my mom, anybody. I like to be fair because being fair helps, man. I'm not here to drag LeBron. Like I said, reason why I had a good following, I had a bunch of Laker fans and I had LeBron fans all in one. But then once I started calling LeBron out, even though I never was a LeBron fan and everybody knew I was a LeBron fan, but I got tired of it. Once his son and JJ Redick, all that came, that's why people feel I turned on LeBron James. People are like, oh, you acting like the rest of the LeBron haters. You acting like Ticket and LeBron and Too Raw, and then you getting like them. It's not that I got tired of it. I got tired of it. I got tired of the stuff he was doing. I ain't like it. I've been, but I just couldn't take no more. I've been tired of it, but I just couldn't take no more because I think that LeBron is too good of a player. He don't need to do all that. That's just like a girl looks good. She's bad, but it's just not helping. She got to keep getting her breasts, keep getting her ribs for her waist to be like this, keep adding to her butt, keep doing this, keep calling paparazzi. Like this do clown shit, like the Kardashians do. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why they not popping now, because they were doing stuff that's not organic. They call paparazzi on each other. And everything was dumb content. They don't care about nobody. He said, why you hate Braun? Because he did it his way. What's his way? Tell me what's his way. He said, why you hate Braun? Because he did it his way. Tell me what's his way. Tell me what's his way. You said, I hate LeBron because he did what he did his way. He ain't do nothing but mess up the game. LeBron destroyed the game. You're right, Knowledge. But LeBron destroyed the game. What you mean he did it his way? Thank you, my boy Dennis. My boy Dennis been rocking me for a long time. I gotta keep it real. Long as I keep it real, I'm always gonna have a core audience where when I do come on, it's not like I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to people with some feedback. Look at this, I'm getting a lot of people commenting. That's job well done right here. And this is like average. This is not no souped up stuff. I got 1,000 people watching. This is enough for people, and that's enough for me. My boy Elder in the building. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it real. And I definitely believe Rich Paul. See, the thing is, and like I said, even the thing, I went at Jeannie Bus too. See, people don't talk about that. They made it seem like I just went at LeBron. I went at both LeBron and Jeannie when Jeannie came out with that article. They all clowns. I want LeBron, Jeannie, Bronny, JJ. All of them can go, if you ask me. All of them can go. That was a beautiful piece he put together. Rich Paul is a fraud, and he gets credit, and they walk around here like he's some super agent. Like he's some super agent. He said they tried to start rumors Elder and Kareem beefing. I'm not beefing with no Elder. How can I beef with Elder? Think about it. Think about it. Why I would beef with Elder? I've been around 2 seasons, been through too much real shit in my life to beef about basketball. That's like if we have disagreements on here. I'm not disrespectful, so I would never call him out his name, and he won't call me out my name. So if we disagree, we disagree about something. But I can't picture myself beefing him about what? Like I would never have a beef with somebody about some sports where we not speaking. Nah, it's just that the thing is, Elder hours and my hours is it's just not lining up. When Elder free to do stuff, it is not lining up my hours. Elder's free is during the day. During the day, Elder is free. I'm not free during the day. Elder at night, he's busy. He's busy. Yeah, Elder. Yeah, we'd never beef. Shit, we'd never beef. And then if we do beef, I definitely wouldn't. It wouldn't be online. Yeah, so we'd never. He said, "How Elder don't come stream y'all cancel?" I told y'all what you had to do. The super chat not working. YouTube is killing me. Y'all had to hit that Cash App, put in enough Cash Apps, hit the Cash Apps, and I want to be able to pay for the stream y'all through that because I'm not on enough, and I am I have a financial advisor right now, and I have to kind of pretty much listen because I've been spending way too much money on just things in general. So I got a financial advisor and a lot of stuff that I got a financial advisor and credit because it's things I'm trying to get done, and I had to. My lifestyle was not working. I go to clubs to be spending money. I go out just spending unnecessary money. I'm going out 4 or 5 times a week, spending a certain amount of money. Like you know what I'm saying. Then I had like a gym membership. I got gym. I don't know the last time I went to the gym. So that shit just come. I got so much stuff that just come out my account that serve me no purpose. I don't come on StreamYard. I don't really have the time because there's so much stuff I'm doing. So it's like and then StreamYard went up. It's not like it's $20. Like, all right, fuck, it's only $20. StreamYard went up so much. And then like look at this. Look, this is perfect. This is why I be thinking knowledge is somebody I know. He said you buy food every day, outside food like 100 a day. I'm like, yo, knowledge is a fucking mystery. I spend a lot of money on food, and I'm not a big eater. I'm not saying I spend all on me, but I let's say if I eat breakfast, let's say that's like $10. Then let's say my lunch be like $20. Then it'd be like $20. Then little stuff in between. Or let it be summertime when I'm hanging out a lot. They're not counting my kids. They eating out. I'm feeding them. And then things like that. And then when I'm on the block, you know you always got them guys come around begging. Yo, Doc, come in, man. Let me give you a couple dollars. $5, $10, whatever it is. You always have those type guys when you go around your old neighborhood. They begging. So and then especially when I hit the club at night, then you buying people drinks and stuff like that. Then the club, like the lounge, they have their own food. Now the food only may spend like $30 in the lounge. You go eat, they have like the lounge we have, they sell food. So a lot of stuff, and then the stuff that comes out of my account. So I get beside myself. Then you know what I'm saying? I got an SUV. I got an SUV. In the summer, I'm blasting the AC. I do stupid shit sometimes. Like if I see somebody, I like this me being, you know, I hate to keep saying street guy. I don't like to use those terms, but me just being the guy who I am, I leave that car running. When I just pull over and I see somebody and I'm talking to, I leave it running in case I need to get up in there and get up out of it. That just my mentality. So let's say it's summertime. Yo, Doc, what up? Pull over. AC running. I may be there for a whole hour talking with the car running, the AC running, just wasting money. So back to the StreamYard thing, as we talking, I was not using it. And StreamYard like $75. So I just $75 for what? Not using it. So that's the thing. That's what I said. You guys want Kareem and Elder, I had to be strict. I got somebody on me that cutting back. And so I'm trying to cut back on a lot of things and try to, even with the credit things, a lot of this thing, I'm just doing a removing in life. So you guys hit that super chat is boom boom. So I'm still gonna be grateful you guys send a super chat, but it's about the Cash App. So you know what I'm saying? You do that, send the Cash Apps and stuff like that, you'll see Kareem and Elder. Like you might not see it a lot, but you're gonna see it, Word. He said, we both from New York, but right now you coming off as a hater. You still never explained how I'm coming off as a hater. William Morales, please tell me how I'm a hater. StreamYard is, I believe, $75, and you pay it once a month. You pay StreamYard once a month. It comes once a month. Like I said, all these people here, I don't get the support like these. Leo, Leo, I'm talking to you. Go in there because you got the phone so loud. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of people come on here. This person sent $5. This person sent $5. This person on Cash Apps. And like I said, I'm not getting these Cash Apps to get rich, but then it would make sense. Now if I get it, I'll be like, listen, I got this from my StreamYard. So I don't want to deviate from my financial advisor. Listen, this money came in from here. This is why I'm doing this. So you know what I'm saying? I see people making $500 in one day. People making $500 in one day. GG, what up? People be making $500 in one day. And I'm just saying throughout a course of a month, 5 here, 10 here, $7, $8. You know what I mean? Just do that. He said we gotta go make a GoFundMe for StreamYard. It's not like I can't do it. Like I said, I got a financial advisor, and I had to abide by what they helping me cut back on some things. Trying to do a budget, it's been hard. The budget's been hard. Then mind you, we got the kids program where we buying them food and doing all this. Like it's a lot. He said the Kareem and Elder show was the best thing smoking. It was. I ain't gonna lie. The Kareem and Elder show was definitely the best thing smoking, man. It was. It was so need a sponsor. Correct, Elder. That show there, that to me, it was all reason why that show, the Kareem and Elder show, was so big because I watched how a lot of the listeners grew on basketball knowledge, how they used to see things. Now, when you talk, they know, Elder, the money don't work. The money don't work. They got educated. They know you just can't make up a trade. Now they start doing research on trade. Then they go, how it benefit this team? Why would this team do that trade? Yeah, because they're trying to save money. Yeah, because they're trying to go get young players. Yeah, this player has an injury prone. Yeah, this team and this team have good working relationships. They work together good doing trades. This team don't like each other. Agent wise, they not gonna do it. So it helped me a lot, and I really love that I saw in real time that a lot of the listeners gained so much basketball knowledge. I always say I have definitely the smartest supporters there is. I have the smartest supporters there is because you guys know basketball. And a lot of guys like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. You guys, the Kareem Elder Show helped a lot. We did more than what these guys on TV did. We just didn't sit there and brought out trades and stuff, not a knock to some of these channels, but we sat there and we kept it real. We kept it real. Correct. I agree. See, I would love for my Elder been on live right now. He said, look like this trade. I said that. I said, I think this trade deadline will be quiet because you're not going to see no first round picks going out. I watch. Y'all going to be like, Kareem, you're right. You're not going to see people giving them first round picks. Because I definitely don't think Giannis getting moved. And people is holding off their assets. They're holding them things. And the thing is, with a lot of these teams starting to see, what I've been saying, these players is not that good like they think they is. And these teams see that, and they're not going to be taking too much if they BS from these players. These players start acting up and start thinking they bigger than the program. These teams is going to now move off these all-star level players because they're not making a real impact. Like Trae Young got traded, is no big impact on the ladder. They lost a guy getting 25-10, and there's no impact, no real impact. These guys don't be that good like people think they is. They don't. Yep. Greg Brown did. Greg Brown always said, Kareem, when is the Kareem and Elder Show? Greg Brown is a big supporter of the Kareem and Elder Show. Oh, Gigi, thanks, bro. Thanks, young lady. Gigi with the Cash App. Gigi always been a big supporter of the show. Thanks, Gigi. Gigi always, one thing I say, Gigi always sends donations. And that's the thing. Like, it's crazy. I know if I start capping and making shit up, I had this thing flooded. I be watching people join. People be like, yo, the gold today is $1,000. They have to get I'm like, 1,000? God damn, that's one fucking day. Look what Elder just said. Look what Elder just said. And I've been saying, that's why I said it's different. Elder just said teams not giving up young cheap assets for these old players. It's not happening. It's not happening because now you can see how these guys, these so-called quote unquote star level players, don't do anything in the playoffs. They don't really will their team to win. Did y'all see the Dylan Brooks thing? Dylan Brooks, I like Dylan Brooks, become one of my favorite players. Dylan Brooks went hard. Because everybody knows Dylan Brooks is from Toronto. Dylan Brooks is Canadian, and he's from Toronto. So he was on a show with, I guess, his homeboys, and they all from Toronto. And they was talking about Toronto not winning the championship and this, that, and the third. Dylan Brooks went straight at him. Dylan Brooks was like, yo, you know why they lost, right? He said, because DeMar DeRozan. He said once they got his ass up out of there, then they won a championship. Dillon Brooks was basically saying that he praised LeBron too much. He said DeMar DeRozan talk about we can't beat him. Some shit he said DeMar DeRozan said he praised LeBron too much. And that is the thing. That's why when my era, when we came up, we didn't do that. That's why, and y'all get mad when Elder be saying y'all gut guzzlers. I think that's what he say, gut guzzlers of LeBron, gut goers, whatever he say, for LeBron James. Because when we came up, our thing was war. If you not this, you see this, the beat 139 versus everybody. That's how it was. I grew up like that. On that basketball court, on our team, ain't none of that. You see Isaiah and them, like, when they was playing against Jordan and them, was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Isaiah and them was like, what? Now, these teams be praising these guys, like in real time. So, Dillon Brooks said LeBron, of course they was going to win because DeMar DeRozan, you their best player on their team, and you gut guzzling, you gut goggle with LeBron James. You gut guzzling with LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Players back then didn't do that. Isaiah ain't give two rats ass about Michael Jordan. He didn't care about Michael Jordan. He went at him. They lost. Like, all right, well, we be back next year. Ain't none of that. Oh my God! Look at Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas and played Cavs. Cavs and Washington played like 3 straight years. LeBron got rid of the Wizards 3 straight years, and he just be slobbing on LeBron. And he their best player. It don't supposed to happen that way. You supposed to be so mad, like, dang, we had them. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be mad at them. It's like you smiling and kissing their ass. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that from your best player. DeMar DeRozan, their best player. You like, oh, LeBron God or whatever he said. Dillon Brooks, like, I'm not jacking that. That's why they lost. He their best player, and that's his mentality. You can't. Gilbert Arenas, Washington best player, and look, he slobbing on LeBron. LeBron don't do no wrong. Gilbert Arenas disrespect the dead man that he claims he idol in Kobe Bryant, and I ain't never heard him saying about LeBron. Say thank you, Gigi. Draymond Green is the worst. Draymond Green is the worst. You got a guy, Steph Curry, who some people, him and LeBron both got 4 rings. They went against each other. Some people wants to put Steph right now got voted into the All-Star game. LeBron didn't. People wants to put, like, maybe say, hey, Steph is like this with LeBron. You don't even uplift Steph like you uplift LeBron. You can't wait to come to LeBron defense. LeBron never been on your podcast, bro. LeBron never been on Draymond podcast. Never been on Shannon Sharp podcast. Never. He did Pat McAfee. LeBron did Pat McAfee show. LeBron did a podcast with Steve Nash. Did a podcast with JJ Redick. Rich Paul did a podcast with Max Ketterman. Rich Paul married to Adele. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. And Draymond Green is sickening. I swear, you guys don't know me. If I was a Warriors fan, I would stop liking them to Draymond off. I can't like the Lakers right now. I don't root for the Lakers. I would stop liking them. I would stop liking the Warriors. Y'all seen when what's name did like this with Andre Iguodala when Lakers playing the Warriors and he was all chiming on LeBron. This is like maybe 2 years ago. Whenever and Andre Iguodala was going like this. I'm surprised they didn't get back and fight. That's why I said I don't think Draymond built like that because that was like fight. Everybody knew it. That shit. He was like this, like God, like that was crazy. He probably said something. What's name? Probably like what? One thing, Iguodala seemed like he speak his mind. Draymond ain't built like that. He said, "Remember that, yeah." Like that's supposed to have been fighting. I know he's seen that. He ain't seen it in real time, but he's seen that afterwards. He's seen that. That's embarrassing. Your teammates and you doing this guy like that. LeBron don't do no wrong, but he never did nothing for you. The same thing with Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp let the football player, the crazy dude, what's his name? The crazy dude that's bugged out, the wide receiver. He went in disrespecting Shannon Sharp. Antonio Brown. He went in disrespect. LeBron ain't come to Shannon Sharp offense. And I remember when people said Elder was crazy, when Elder said he'd trade LeBron for Shea, and people was going crazy. People was going disrespecting Elder when Elder said he'd trade him for Shea. This is when they just paid Shea, because everybody was under the impression that they paid them just to trade him. OKC. Elder said, and I don't want no picks. Elder stood on that. People went in on Elder. Elder said, oh, he wants to play with Josh Giddey. He pumped up Josh Giddey. I would trade LeBron as for Shea Gilgeous, and I don't give a fuck about no picks. People went saying Elder is bugging and all that. Now people be like, I wish that goes to show talent. We see talent. You see what I'm saying? We see talent. We know talent, and like sometimes stuff takes to grow. Things take time to grow, and that's something why I don't respect LeBron James. LeBron James want everything tailor-made for him right there. Everything tailor-made. He want everything tailor-made for him. And look all the stuff coming out about LeBron. And Jeannie, I don't respect Jeannie at all. Oh, yeah, Elder, I know they wish that. And then at the time when Elder said it, Bron ain't had no trade clause. That's another thing. When Elder, because I know somebody going to sit there and say, I know somebody going about to come and probably sit there and say, oh, they wouldn't be able to do that because LeBron ain't have no trade clause that year. LeBron just got that trade clause. That's why I said people don't listen. When Jeannie said she wanted to trade LeBron James to the Clippers and didn't want to give him that extension, because had she traded him, he just got traded. He got extension and trade clause that summer. Him and Bradley Beal. He got the trade clause that summer. You see what I'm saying? She said so when Elder said that trade, it could have happened. It could have happened. Nothing LeBron would be able to do. LeBron had a couple years left on his deal. That could have easily happened. Nothing LeBron would have been able to do. He got that contract, he got that no trade clause right afterwards. He says, see, your problem is you don't respect greatness. LeBron is a clown. He said, Lakers never gave LeBron. Yeah. So when she said that, that's why when I see people was like, Jeannie is capping, how she know doggone well she wasn't be able to trade LeBron, because how she was going to be able to trade LeBron, LeBron didn't always have a no trade clause. No, he didn't. That's why she said what she said. Jeannie got sick of him. And one thing Jeannie is prideful. When Bron and when everybody's saying he saved the Lakers, Jeannie took that to heart. Jeannie took that to heart when he said he saved the Lakers franchise. They say, and it's not true he traded the Lakers franchise. How he saved their franchise. The Lakers only missed the playoffs in a few years, and they rebuilt it. Back then, like I said in the previous video, it was much harder, and when you rebuild, it took longer. Back then, when you rebuild, if you ain't get no real big prize dominant player like a Shaq as a rookie come in, it took time. It took time for you to build up to it took time for you to build up to a contending team. It took time. Lakers still had money and stuff on their books. They had to clear their books, and they wanted, when you rebuild it, and this is why I think a lot of teams make the mistake. When you rebuild, even to this day, you got to make your mind up. Either you rebuilding or you're not. So if you rebuilding, you got to be committed and say, okay, you want to be bad for at least 3 years. And you want, out of 3 years, you figure if I could get one all-star out this, one all-star that probably could be a face of the franchise, out of this draft here, I'm good, and they get other good young and talent. You need that because as long as you got young talent and you got all your picks, even you need to flip and like the Spurs in key position because the Spurs in position where they got all their draft pick and they got good young players where they can trade. That's what, as a franchise, that's what you want. If you're a franchise, you want to have some good young talent and you want to have good salary on your books and you want to have all your draft picks. This way, any trade, you could be in the mix for it. Now, when you got a bunch of old guys, because most times when teams trade a star, they want the young, like the Lakers. He said cheating. Elder said cheating is not greatness. Thank you. LeBron's a big cheater. Damn, I wish Elder could have been on here, man. I got to figure out a way, man. I got to, come on, y'all got to hit that thing, get the Kareem and Elder show. The trade deadline is the 5th, today the 26th, man. It's not too late, man. Hit that thing up, man. Hit that thing up. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is y'all have to, and LeBron ruins that. When LeBron on your team, he wants you to trade all your young talent. So now you trading away. LeBron said, fuck the picks, right? He said, fuck the picks, and he want to trade off all the talent. Now look, people say, oh, LeBron saved the Lakers. How? How he saved the Lakers? Lakers got nothing right now. His whole tenure right now, if we want Giannis, we can't get Giannis. We can't get Giannis. We don't got no young talent in the works. We're not in position to get a Giannis. Oh, LeBron saved the Lakers franchise. The Lakers always sold out, always made money. Always sold out. So you're not saving a franchise. LeBron put you in so much of deep financial debt. You exhaust all your draft picks and you get rid of all your young players. Right now, the Bucks come out right now and say, yo, they want to get rid of Giannis. And Giannis say he want to play for the Lakers, and they want to get rid of him now. Nothing Lakers can do. Nothing Lakers can do. Lakers don't got no young talent on the cusp. Lakers don't got a bunch of draft picks right now. Right now, they're like, we could give you 3 first-round picks and a pick swap, and you could take this 2 young talent and 1 big salary. Lakers can't do that. Lakers can't do that right now. Can't do that. Because when you dealing with LeBron James, it's after picks. It's after picks. So they're going to be trading away first-round picks like it's nothing. You get guys that's not great. Oh, all right, come on. You want first-round pick? All right, cool. Let's do it. All right, we trade you for a first-round pick. You average 15 points, 7 rebounds. Come on, we trade for you a solid piece, but now you're just throwing away them first-round picks. You're right, Gigi. Gigi, you're right. He said, interesting how Miami made the finals twice without him. And Cleveland was a 61 team without him. He kills you so much with your books and everything else. He kills that. He kills that. Because he chasing champ, and then the media be like, oh, when you do LeBron, you got to do everything possible, and all the time it don't work. It's like he puts so much pressure on the GM. You can imagine being a GM and he's on your team? Because some deals you feel is not worth it, but you just going to do it. Like then when they got Antoine Jameson, when he was with Cleveland. When LeBron got Cleveland, Anton James, they just was just doing stuff. Okay, we want you. You're a big name player. Come on, we have to keep LeBron happy. Come on, we're gonna trade you. Oh, you want for team know the desperateness and stuff like that. Oh, LeBron James, quiet. Y'all know when he quiet what that means, right? When he quiet, y'all know what that means. You know what I'm saying? So it said that his goal was to destroy the Lakers. And then they put this narrative about, oh, nobody wanted to come to the Lakers. The Lakers was a shit show and stuff like that. Nah, that wasn't true. That wasn't true. Once the Lakers cleared their books and had good young talent, it was a place to go. That's like right now a team. Let's say you're a GM, right? Let's say a guy like Bob Myers, right? Let's just say, for instance, Washington, D.C. is a good to me. I know a lot of you guys probably don't know, but I think Washington, D.C. is a good city itself. Nice city. Let's just say Washington, D.C., right? Or you could say Atlanta, whatever, right? Let's say Washington, D.C. Now, let's say Washington has a lot of good young players that's really good and a good cap situation. A team, a guy like Bob Myers will look at that situation and put in mind, he'd be like, you know what? I can work with that. You'd rather work with that than a team with a bunch of veterans and they not as good. You'd rather work with that. Because as long as you got a lot of good young talent on good contracts, and you got all your draft picks, and you got good salary, you're in prime position to be good. Now you just have to put hopefully a GM be smart enough to get it done. Put me in there. Give me any team. Give me any team. I promise you, I could just be a advisor. Any team who got good salary cap situation, good young talent, all they picks. I'm building like that. We gonna be in the mix. We gonna be in the mix. Reason why LeBron didn't win a lot, LeBron could have won a lot more in the NBA. By LeBron, Seahawks and the Patriots in the Super Bowl. But oh wow, they was in the Super Bowl before. They met before with Marshawn Lynch and Tom Brady. Wow. Tom Brady and Wilson. There's a deal with no desire for LeBron to come to LA. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is impatient. LeBron could have won a lot more had he been patient. That's the narcissist in him and the entitlement he feel he's supposed to win every single year. He listened to that narrative, Nick Wright and them come out. When you got LeBron James, you got to do damn them picks. Damn them picks. You got to do anything, everything to want to win every single year. It don't work like that in basketball. Because all we're going to happen, you're going to exert all your draft capital. You're going to have no young talent in the pipeline because you saying F them picks. You're going to get a bunch of veteran players that's not good, might not work, and now you stuck. Now you got a bunch of 3 or 4 bad contracts on your book. You got them guys locked in. You got bad cap situations for a long time. You got no cap space. Now you can't Now every year you got to try to shuffle and get guys on mid-level deals, hope them guys on mid-level contracts help you. You know what I'm saying? You can't win like that. LeBron is very impatient. Had LeBron been patient, I guarantee he got more titles than he had. He feel entitled every single. It don't work like that. Sometimes you look at stuff, you be like, nah, we're just gonna chill, we're gonna try to win. You so great, win what you got. Win what you got. They could have waited a year for Anthony Davis. They didn't even want to wait. Anthony Davis could have played, stuck out and played one more year in New Orleans. He could have just played one more year in New Orleans. He don't have. They can't make him sign a contract. He could be like, I'm not signing. I'm going to be a restricted free agent. Lakers had the money for him. The Lakers had the money for him. Now they would have gave up all that draft capital to. Just think like this. That's just pushback time. Let's say, because mind you, the Lakers went to Anthony Davis with that. Anthony Davis wasn't thinking about getting traded. They put all that in his head. Let's say that, you know what? We're going to eat another year. We're going to play our hardest, try to win the playoff, try to go to the playoff, do whatever do. Let the young players get another year to grow. And we get Anthony Davis during free agency. That's why Anthony Davis, that's how the Lakers had the leverage him in the first place. Because they were saying, the Lakers, Anthony Davis and them was telling teams, well, if you trade for me, I don't want to. This was he said to Boston. This is exactly what the Lakers said to Boston. I mean, not the Lakers. Anthony Davis and him said to Boston. If you trade for me, I'm playing a 1 year with you, then I'm going to the Lakers. They knew the Lakers had tons of cap space. Now, let's say the Lakers was a team, a second apron team. The Lakers, he can't say that. So let's say the Lakers, like, who's the second apron team right now? Who's the second apron team right now? Let me see. Thank you. Klutch put that. And I told you, my homeboy told me this is why the NBA was really, really mad. That Anthony Davis thing to the Lakers pissed off tons of GM the way they went about it. And Dell Demps was stupid, but my homeboy works for the NBA. He told me, he said that was kind of like a nail in the coffin, the way they went about everything. The way Klutch went about everything, crushed the way they did it. Anthony Davis, they just was talking so good about New Orleans and the preseason and the preseason training camp. Talking good New Orleans. That's why when he did the trade, mind you, he signed with Klutch late. So when he signed with Klutch a month later, the season was only a month old. He talked about he wanted to get traded. Then they said to the Lakers the way they did it, it pissed a lot of people off the way they did it. That shit did turn people off, and the Lakers had cap space. So that's why they had the leverage. So Elder just put the cash. Let's say, for instance, if Giannis want to go to the Cavs, he go, well, y'all better not trade for me. If you don't, I'll just go to the Cavs next year. Teams know, like, man, they got a whole bunch of long-term contracts. A lot of guys overpaid. It's not going to be easy and to give him no super max type deal. The Lakers had that money. That's why they was able to sit there and say, yo, he can just walk to the Lakers for free. But if LeBron was smart and he was patient, had that happen, then it gives them a whole bunch of leeway. Now, if they do want to trade young play, they could have did what they want, but you still got that draft capital. Damn, I wish Elder was here. Elder, rip this guy right here. He said, that's not true. There you go, Kareem, with the lies again. No one wanted to come play in LA. That is, he said, no lies. Stars, yo, bro. How nobody want to come play with the Lakers? Anybody right now, people not stupid, a sales pitch. Right now, you got a bunch of, mind you, let's just say this. Look at the young players they had and look at how good they was at the time. They only been in the league 3 years. You had Ingram averaging 17 points, Kuzma averaging 17, Randall averaging 18-10, Lonzo averaged 10 and 7, Josh Hart was averaging like 9 points, good young player. Zubac was averaging double figures, right? And a lot of them was high draft picks. They had tons of cap space and all their draft picks. You don't think you could sell that on a guy to come to Los Angeles, big city of dreams? You can't tell me that you can't sell that to a player. Like, come here, you could be the man. These young guys getting good, this, that, and the third. You think a guy ain't going to end Los Angeles? All y'all keep thinking about the LaMarcus Aldridge. Y'all fail to realize the Lakers, when that year with LaMarcus Aldridge was totally different from the year LeBron James got there. LaMarcus Aldridge, Lakers had a lot of bad contracts, a lot of bad players and everything. Look what Aldridge just did. Look at this. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to pin this. He said nobody wanted to come to the Lakers. Right? Look at this. Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, KD, DeRozan, Levine, Klay Thompson, Fox, Chris Paul all want to play in LA, but declined because of LeBron James was there. That's so true. That's so true. I want all y'all to go read that. That is so true. We all definitely know Kawhi straight up didn't want to play with LeBron. Paul George didn't even want to play. Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant came straight and said he didn't want to play with him. That's true. You mean to tell me, let me ask y'all this. Let's say this for instance. Let's say Lakers got a max spot, right, for a player. Let's say the Lakers roster look like this. Let's say Lakers had only 6 guys under contract. Let's say they have all the guys I just named under contract. Let's say they have 5, 6 guys under contract and they have a max spot left. You mean to tell me you think them guys are going to say the Lakers no? With all their draft picks where they could always get players with draft picks and stuff like that? Like, come on. And people make it say everybody play. Klay just didn't want to play with LeBron. We all just seen it. The Lakers would have gave Dallas more money. I mean, the Lakers don't give Klay more money. He picked Dallas over the Lakers. He picked to play with Luka over LeBron and AD. Klay picked to play with Luka over LeBron and AD. He said Kyrie passed on LA and Braun was crying to Michael Wilbon on ESPN. That's so true. Kevin Durant definitely said playing with LeBron is toxic. See, y'all listening, and it's Nick Wright and them is sad. That's Nick Wright and them about nobody want to come to LA. Y'all looking at that one thing, LaMarcus Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge at the time, Lakers had guys like Lou Williams, Nick Young, Wesley Johnson, Ed Davis. Lakers had players like that, and they tried to get LaMarcus Aldridge, right? With no upside, all those guys is who they is. No upside, there's who they is. And the Lakers tried to get LaMarcus Aldridge. When LeBron went there, it was totally, they had a lot of young talent, all their draft picks, and they had boatload of cap space. You can't compare the two. Y'all think about the timeline with LaMarcus Aldridge. That's all y'all thinking about when LaMarcus Aldridge turned down the Lakers. Elder said, I know at least 5 stars right now who want to come play for the Lakers. They just wait for LeBron and Klutch to be gone. Listen, I told y'all guys, even Iman Shumpert pretty much be giving y'all the blueprint. Iman Shumpert don't. He tells people don't rock with LeBron like that. Everybody know you get all the blame playing with LeBron. You getting no credit. You getting no credit. You getting no credit. Anthony Davis played the Lakers all them years, and Anthony Davis is an afterthought for the Lakers. Anthony Davis means nothing to the Lakers. He played with the Lakers all these years. Elder, I'm gonna sick a Tron Force. I'm gonna sick Elder on you, cause I'm gonna pin your comment. I'm gonna sick Elder on you. He said the Lakers was irrelevant for a decade before LeBron came. The last I checked, the Lakers won a championship in 2010. LeBron gained 2018. The Lakers was in the playoffs 2013. I think I'm missing something here. He said the Lakers was irrelevant for a decade. How? The Lakers won in 2010. They won a championship 2010. LeBron came 2018. So automatically you off board with your timeline. Then the last time the Lakers made the playoffs was 2013. And Kobe retired 2015. I don't get your math, bro. I don't get your math. Just like they keep saying, oh, the Lakers ain't make the playoffs in 6 straight years, while LeBron, Lakers ain't make the playoffs 6 straight years before LeBron. That's a lie. The Lakers ain't make the playoffs 6 straight years. How? They made it in 13, and LeBron came 18. How? A lot of these guys just be talking. And then, you know what? I could never be a LeBron fan. And this is the difference between me and a lot of you guys. All you guys who be defending LeBron James. You know why I can't be a LeBron James fan? Because y'all see in real time the way y'all defend LeBron James. If the shoe was on the other foot, he would not defend y'all. That's one reason why I can never rock with LeBron James. We see Shannon Sharp. He didn't defend him to Antonio Davis. He never defended. LeBron don't defend nobody. Draymond Green. LeBron don't come to nobody's defense. But y'all be going crazy over him. Y'all sit there and tell people who don't do nothing but I show none of people here I show love to. I give people shout outs. I show a lot of love to people. But people sit there and be like, I'm Kareem, I'm gonna unsubscribe to you. Because they don't like what I said about LeBron. But LeBron would not defend. That's a sickness with a lot of you people, man. That's a sickness with a lot of you people, man. That's a sickness with a lot of you people. How can you defend somebody and go to bat and you know they won't defend you? That's just like right now, you win the lottery, right? And you win the lottery and you give somebody $100,000. But you know doggone well, if they win the lottery, they give you nothing. How? You win the lottery, I'm going to give this person $100,000. I won $5 million. I'm going to give you $100,000. But I know in my heart, I can pretty much guarantee you, if this person wins $5 million, I'm getting zero. Would you still give that person $100,000? Y'all know LeBron wouldn't kid two rats' ass about y'all. And y'all still defend him every which way it is. I don't get it. I don't get it. Elder said, here's a better question. If the Lakers were such a horrible worse in the NBA in 2018, why did LeBron come then? That makes a lot of sense. Why did he come then? If they were so bad and so messed up like that, why did LeBron come? He said, why would LeBron pick a horrible franchise with no good players and no value? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I guarantee you, if the Lakers had a bunch of older players and had no draft capital and only had that one cap space for him, LeBron wouldn't have came. Let the Lakers had a bunch of guys like C.J. McCollum, that's on the washed up side. C.J. McCollum, Chris Middleton, Vucevic, a bunch of old guys. Who else up there in age? Al Horford. Let's say the Lakers have a bunch of those type guys, named guys, but let's say they had 2 or 3 years on their contract and they get good money. They had no young talent and no draft picks, and they had one cap space to get with them. Now, the starting lineup, let's say, for instance, let's say the Lakers have Vucevic at center. Who could be their power forward? I'm thinking about older player that's kind of like, washed up. Let's say they still get a good salary. Somebody like a Draymond Green. Let's say a Vucevic, Draymond Green at power forward, CJ at a guard position, and somebody like a Bradley Beal. So you got CJ McCollum, Bradley Beal in the backcourt, Draymond Green, Vucevic. And they got a bunch of regular older role players, and they got one max slot for him, but no draft capital. They done got rid of all their draft capital, and those guys got 4 years, like 3 years left on their contract. LeBron ain't going to them. The Lakers would have been that attractive. They would not have been that attractive to him because he know nobody traded for Bradley Beal with that contract. Nobody trading to keep C.J. McCollum with that contract, and he got 3 years left in his deal. Nobody trading for no Vucevic if he getting almost $30 million and he got 3 years left on his deal. Draymond Green, nobody trading for him. Nobody doing that. Lakers' value came because they had clean books, good young players, and a whole rack of draft picks. That's what made the Lakers. So there wasn't no shit show. No franchise and shit show. If you got those 3 things, you in the making. You in the making. You got good cap space, good cap space situation. You got good cap space situation. You got good young players, and you got all your draft picks. GMs will be lined up to take a job. I guarantee that job is attractive to any GM. Y'all believe me? Call in, DM one of them good GMs. A lot of these GMs got social media. DM them. Ask them if you don't have to say what team. Say if you're a GM and the team has some young up-and-coming talent, a lot of young up-and-coming talent. They got all their draft picks going forward. The organization got all their draft picks going forward and good cap situation, salary cap. They got cap space. That's an attractive job. I guarantee you a GM will say yes. Guarantee that. See, look at this. I got to post this right here. I got to post this. See, these is now, this throwback Lakers here. This is throwback Lakers here. And I'm glad he put this. He said Jack Nicholson don't even show up to Laker games anymore. That tell him right there. Now, I'm glad he said this. Because I said this, but I never came out and said this. Jack Nicholson been a diehard Laker fan forever. Forever, ever, ever. Loved the Lakers. Right? Love the Lakers. Loved the Lakers, right? And he been stopped going to a Laker game. You know what I'm saying? Been stopped. He don't rock with the Lakers no more. If LeBron was so good and so this and that, why he stopped going to Laker games? He's not no 95. He still gets around. He still moves around. He still gets around. He's not no 95 years old. You saying he old, but he still moves around. See, this is what you guys missing. He still moves around. You act like he old and he can't, he don't move around. He been stopped going to Laker game. He's 88. He been stopped going to Laker game. And don't you think a guy like that would go to the Laker game till he die? He's the face always. He still move around. He's 88. And he still moves around. He's not no old, he's not no old guy like that. He's not old with 88. My aunt is 88. My aunt's 88. She still watch TV. She still can walk, get on the bus and train. She still can do that. And he been stopped going to Laker game. He saw the stuff with LeBron. He's like, I can't deal with this clown. And he was going to Laker game when they was winning 20 games. All that stuff y'all was saying about, oh, Lakers only won 20 games. Jack Nicholson still was there. He still was enjoying watching the young guys play. He still was going to watch the Lakers win 20 games. So it's not like he was only there for the Lakers when they a good team. He said Denzel don't even show up. A lot of people don't show up, man. That Laker thing is not the same. It's not. It's not. Yeah, but I appreciate this, man. You guys been great. I'm about to go. I really appreciate you guys, man. He said Leo DiCaprio. No, don't go to Laker game. LeBron ruined that. I appreciate that. Like I said, go subscribe to the channel. And not only that, go check out Karceno video. Shout out to Karceno, Karceno for life. Go shout out Karceno. Staple used to be rocking. It did. Staple used to be rocking. Wow. Greg Brown said I haven't watched the Laker game since last year. I just checked ESPN for the scores and done watching till Braun gone. Braun definitely ruined the Lakers. Ain't no question Braun he ruined the Lakers. He killed the joy, and it's always drama. He killed the joy. Nobody want to watch that shit. He's not no exciting player to watch. He do the same shit and he's stiff. He look all. Nobody want to watch it. But like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that Cash App. Let's try to get this StreamYard up and coming.